Papasquatjon, come at ya. We've got an album. It's a short one from Glaive. I do enjoy me some Glaive. I have a number of songs by him on my phone already. Not sure if they're from this album. I've reacted to one track off this album last month. For God and Country was the name of the song. Really a good song. There are 11 tracks here, total of 23 minutes and 47 seconds. Which is funny because I went back and looked up Forgotten Country, and I think this 2-minute long song I talked about for 20 minutes. Let's just double, 19 minutes and 39 seconds. Forgotten Country. March 3rd. That's what I thought. It was about a month ago. So let's check this out. May It Never Falter is the name of this album. Came out in October of 2024. Glaive, an artist I have reacted to before. Let's see, there's a little bit of information about this album. There's a lot of information. I'll read some of it. Following his 2023 musical diary, May It Never Falter sees Glaive face reality once more during a trip to Iceland, reflecting on his losses, how he's grown, and most importantly, himself. Reflecting on himself, I guess is what that's supposed to say. With an upbeat medieval theme roaring throughout the track list, moody songs like Joel and By Birthright stand out as Glaive reflects on the people he's lost. I guess I don't want to read all of this. Forgotten Country boldly expresses Glaive's religious beliefs, begins the album. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. I don't want to get too much into the weeds on that before I've actually listened to it. So I have reacted to Forgotten Country. I might say a few things during this first song, but if you want to get my full reaction to it, and I obviously had a lot to say considering it's 20 minutes long, go find that song. Maybe I'll put a link down here. I guess I could experiment with putting like a card up on top here. But I don't want you to go listen to that first song now. You can listen to it later. May It Never Falter is the name of the album. 2024 it came out. 11 songs, 23 minutes and 47 seconds. This was sent in. Whoop, I just lost the name. GlaiveFan952 sent this in. So thank you once again. And let's get into this. I don't have videos for this. There was, let's see. There's the full album up, but I don't think there's no videos that I can see. Forgotten Country, looks like, I'm not sure. I don't really care about the videos anyway. It's not what it's all about, is it? It's about the music. All right, let's do it. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please go watch another video on the channel. CashApp, PayPal, and Patreon information down below in the description of the video if you would like to send me music to listen to, if you want to support me in some way. Patreon's a mere $2 a month. Oh, I was going to increase that to $3 a month. Totally forgot. We're a week into the month already, and I totally forgot. Stupid. I will probably do that soon. If you were thinking about get in now for $2 a month, it will be going up to $3 a month. If you are already in at $2 a month, it will remain $2 a month as long as you're signed up. All right, let's go. Forgotten Country is the first track. Like I said, I have already listened to it, so we are going to probably not say too much. I've got lyrics over here from Genius. There was an interesting note on this song about this Prodeo Patria. It translates something to Forgotten Country. And he became kind of very interested in this phrase and changed like his username and some different things. His little bio section had that in it, and it was just something that he was really enjoying. I do talk about that in the other video. Put my hands into the sky. It nice just voice. Isn't over yet. It just isn't over yet. She loved to say I'm so mature, but I'm not. I tried to kill myself at 10. I was in Denver, tried to do that shit again. Don't think anybody anywhere will truly understand. If they try to tell it matters, call it cabin, sit abreast. If I die, if I'm dead, would it never got the best? Would it never met the best? Would
to see my mom again. Someone tried to say I'm selfish, I suppose I kinda am. But to say that you must know that me will justify the end. In my case it really did. I feel everything forever. I'm forever in your debt. Live forever due to Christ.
Did I download this? Did I put this on my favorites? Because, geez, just listening to it now and not stopping, right? Just kind of listening through it all in one go. What a great song. I just really... Did I put this on my favorites? Because I would download... Yeah, I did. Did I download this? I gotta look at my phone, because it's really a good song. I mean, that's really, really a good song. Sorry, I just realized that Magic the Gathering Arena is available on the iPhone, and I've been playing it forever on my computer, my PC, but didn't ever think to download it onto my phone. Okay, do I have this? I don't think I do. I don't think I downloaded it. Yeah, here it is. May it never falter. Yeah, I did download it. I'm so happy that I downloaded it, because goddamn, that's a good song. You should also download that. You should probably download this whole album, but we're not that far yet, so don't get ahead of me. 6,000 ISK. I believe that 60,000 ISK. I believe that is a denomination of money. Stop. I believe that is a denomination of money. ISK. I don't remember what that actually is. Probably Icelandic something, because he said he went to Iceland. Produced by Jeff Hazen, Ralph Castelli, and John Cunningham. 60,000 ISK. Here's Glaive rap about money, specifically around $430 in US dollars. Throughout the song, he reflects on the pressures of being an only child. I don't want to read all this. So let's go. What is this stuff labeled as? Do we have... Oh, official video. Maybe we will check that out. Rap, pop, singer-songwriter, bass music, trap, independent, alternative, hyperpop, pop rap, and then USA in English. Yeah, let's check out the video. I don't have a problem with the video.
Hestar, allt í lagi. Ég les hana og græt, en ég meira en sátt við það.
Okay, so what does that say? Armored horses, everything is fine. I read it and weep, and I'm more than content with it. Rough translation of Icelandic to English. Interesting. All right, back up just a little bit here.
Við það. May it never fatter.
Hold the shield up, I was lying when I said that I don't feel it.
Því ég geri það.
Now I see it, but I'm so young. 60,000 ISK, 60,000 ISK. I could fuck it that day. I could waste up my whole life just thinking about it. I know 60,000 ISK, 60,000 ISK. I could fuck it that day. 60,000 ISK, 60,000 ISK. I'm my father's only son, the only one left with the name. All my fingers crossed. natural ass. With the way you're looking at me, it's only natural.
Okay. So, I was reading about the 60,000 ISK and I missed some lyrics. I could fucking die today. I could waste a whole life just thinking about it. I know. I could fucking die today. I'm my father's only son, the only one left with the name. Hey, me too. Although now I have a daughter. All my fingers crossed we live to see another day. It seems so foreign. Okay, this is what we're going. I'm my father's only son, the only one left with the name. All my fingers crossed we live to see another day. Okay.
Blush and find myself in love with things that happen once. My mother's only son, I just gotta get it done. And she just gotta keep me safe, She don't like the drive with me, I don't hit the brakes, $60,000 last month, I ain't talking ISK, 60,000 ISK, 60,000 ISK. I could fucking die today, I could waste a whole life just thinking about it, I know. 60,000 ISK, 60,000 ISK. I could fucking die today, 60,000 ISK, 60,000 ISK. I'm my father's only son, the only one left with the name. All my fingers crossed, live to see another day.
Interesting. I find myself in love with things that happened once. My mother's only son. I just gotta get it done, and she gotta keep me safe. She don't like the way I drive. I don't hit the brakes. $60,000 last month. I ain't talking ISK. I assume he made $60,000 last month. Maybe he spent the $60,000 last month. And 60,000 ISK. What it was? Icelandic kroner. Krona is the denomination of money, and it's like $430, something like that. And apparently, I read the little sidebar here. That was the amount of money that they spent at the grocery store, and they said it sounded like such a large amount of money, and it's only like $400. I'm not sure what his reasons are for this. I'm my father's only son, the only one with the name, only one left with the name. I don't know if that's just a thing that he's putting out there to just say, or if he puts pressure on himself to continue the family name, even though it sounds like he has had enough issues just to keeping himself alive and healthy, that maybe he thinks there's not going to be other people with my name because I'm either not going to have a family, not going to inflict myself, my mental issues, my health upon a poor innocent baby. I think everybody feels like that. Or if it's just him mentioning it, right? Like I say it's not pressure to me. I think maybe at some point in my life it was pressure to me to like, oh, I'm supposed to have kids, I'm supposed to have boys, especially because we live in a patriarchal society where, the male patronymical name passes down from one generation to the next, but the woman's name disappears. I don't know. I don't know if it's actually supposed to be that he felt pressure or not. Ash Gutierrez, is that his real name? Maybe. Yeah, Ash Blue Gutierrez. Gutierrez, yeah. Born 2005. So I don't know. I don't know if he's really talking about the pressure, this having his own, like having his last name and his family name. He's the only one who's able to carry it on. There are certainly other people with that last name, but in his family line, I'm sure he's talking about. Yeah, I don't know. Could be pressure that he's putting on himself. There's no point to that. Don't bother. Your life's gonna happen, however it happens. You don't have to force yourself to have kids if you don't want to. You really don't. It's what my sister told me, my older sister, who ended up My older sister has 4 boys, and my younger sister has 3 boys. No girls between them. And my older sister, when we were, I don't know, quite a few younger, I don't know if this was 20 years ago or whatever, 10, it wouldn't have been 10, but 15, 20 years ago, she said, so I would have been in my mid 30s, right? Probably with my first wife. And she said, you don't have to have kids, John. Like, this is what she said. She's like, it's just a thing people do. And I thought it was such a great way to put it. Like, it's just, people just have kids. Like, you don't need to do it. It's not a requirement. Like, you can spend your time doing other things. And she loved being a mom. She's a great mom. She's still a great mom. She's a great grandma now. Or a great grandmother, not a great grandmother. And but she would would come home and 4 boys, right? That's a lot of kids. That's a lot of boys. And she would say, "Oh, I haven't read a book. I haven't read a magazine in so long." And she's a big reader. She loves to read. And it's because she was busy doing mom stuff. I remember when she had her first baby and I came home and she was like, "Oh, good, you're here. Watch the baby so I can go take a shower." Because she just couldn't do anything by herself because her husband was working all the time, and he good dad. But when the baby was tiny baby, she was home alone with the baby most of the time. Couldn't take a shower. I was like, you couldn't take 5 minutes to take a shower? I had no clue. No, you can't. You can't just let your baby sit there and maybe when it's tiny, you could put it in a crib and like let it be there for a few minutes. But even then, like, you gotta watch a baby. They're stupid. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Count It Up is the next track. Track number 3. Nice sound. Wow, 2.6 million plays on this one. I didn't notice that in the other 2.
Count it up, baby, please don't let me go. Count it up, pray my wallet never falls. Count it up, yeah, he tried, it wasn't close. Count it up, you either get it or you don't. You're either with me or opposed. Say your head's no, I'll sing it now. Pain is part of everything, you need to let it go.
Oh, I love this. It sounds very like wavy back and forth. Just the way the vocals and the music are hitting me, it just really has a cool sound. Very, very, very much appeals to me. I'm loving this track. We're 34 seconds into it. Ooh, it's good.
I'm a mirror image of all of the pearls. Count it up, you either get it or you don't. Count it up, you either get it or you don't. Count it up, you either get it or you don't. Count it up, you either get it or you don't. You either get it or you don't. Heard it 1,000 times before. You live it down, you see it all, and in a second it's gone. It's if you know, you know, and if you don't, I guess you don't. Certain beauty in the sky, certain closest in the stars, certain distance in my eyes. I'm so rigid in your arms. I suppose it's such a life. Got it written on my arm. I was so ready to die. I found solace in the art. I found solace in the dark. You either get it or you don't. You're either with me or opposed. Say your head's no, I'll sing it now. Pain is part of everything, you need to let it go. I'm a mirror image of all of the pearls. Count it up, you either get it or you don't. Count it up, you either get it or you don't. Count it up, you either get it or you don't. Count it up, all the silver moons. If I can't bring my weird friends, then I won't come.
Now, I'm not sure what this is about, but man, I love that song. Count it up, baby. Please don't let me go. Okay, we got all that. You either get it or you don't. You're either with me or opposed. Say your answer now, or I'll assume that it's a no. Pain is a part of everything. You need to let it go. I'm a mirror image of all the bros. Count it up, count it up. What is the count it up part? I don't get to count it up. All the silver moving slow. Slow Silver 03 is a hyperpop collective that was founded by Glaive and Curtains in 2020. I've liked Curtains stuff too. The group had gone quiet since 2020, but Glaive has been shouting out the group throughout 2024, notably an unreleased track, UK Bitches. The roster includes collaborators such as Widow, Pitfall, and Alden. Oh man, Alden too, I like a lot too. The rest can be found in the artist page bio. Search me. You either get it or you don't. Heard it 1,000 times before. You live, you die. You see it all, and in a second it is gone. It's an if you know, you know, and if you don't, I guess you don't. Certain beauty in the sky, a certain closeness in the stars. These are good lines. Certain beauty in the sky, a certain closeness in the stars, a certain distance in my eyes. I feel rigid in your arms. I suppose that such is life. Got it written on my arm. I was so ready to die. I found solace in the art. I find silence in the dark. Huh, 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 huh. Such is life is a term Glaive coined in October 2023 when he was seen painting in a notebook. Since the painting, Glaive had tweeted the phrase on numerous occasions and later got it tattooed on his on him. I assume on his arm. I'm not sure. Such is life. I feel like that's a quote from something. Maybe it was "So It Goes." Such is life. That's a quote from somebody. Quote. Such as life is a phrase. Yeah, c'est la vie. That's life. No, I feel like there was. I don't know why. Who did Slaughterhouse-5? Vonnegut. I feel like that's something from Vonnegut. Vonnegut. Such is life. So it goes. That's it. And it is from Slaughterhouse-5. So it goes is the famous recurring phrase from Kurt Vonnegut's Slaughterhouse-5. Used 106 times to mark deaths, both major and minor, it acts as a fatalistic, detached mantra, accepting that life and death continue, serving as a coping mechanism for trauma, absurdity, and the horrors of war. Oh, such a good book. Yeah. So it goes. That's what that reminded me of. Wow, it's weird that my brain figured out it was Vonnegut, even though it's not even the right phrase, but that's what it reminded me of. Great sounding track. That is this album so far, total winner for me. Like the first 3 songs I think have been really good. The first one and the third one especially I really liked. Let's do this. IK, is that for like I Know? Produced by Jeff Hazen, Ralph Castelli, John Cunningham, and Jasper Sheff. Maybe Jasper? I'm not sure. Let's go back to the actual album here. IK, here we go. 5.4 million plays. Okay, the intro here is Kevin Abstract from Yep. Kevin Abstract is from a band, Brockhampton, and solo now.
I don't like when the car go too fast. I get nervous around pretty girls, so I just leave. She thinks
Okay, so this is interesting. So this first line says, I don't like when the car go too fast. And 2 songs earlier, he was saying his mom doesn't like to drive with him because he doesn't use the brake. And I assume he also speeds. So which is it, Glaive? Are you lying to us? Are you telling us stories?
I'm stupid. I just told this bitch I'm unemployed. Like, why in the world did I do that? 'Cause girl,
Okay, if you didn't hear all that, I don't like when the car go too fast. I get nervous around pretty girls, so I just leave. She thinks I'm stupid. I just told this bitch I'm unemployed. Like, why in the world did I do that? I don't know, if I were a successful musician who supported myself on my art, I'd get a shirt that said unemployed. That would be awesome.
I know that I've made a couple songs, they played a couple songs ago. In all honesty, I should not have come here, no getting nervous at the function again. Like what the fuck? She can tell I don't get up too much. I can't act like them. They wanna seem like us, wanna be like us. Ask how tall I am, girl. What the fuck? Cause girl, I know that I made a couple songs. They played a couple songs. And girl, in all honesty, I should not have come. You know, not at all. I had confidence, but in all honesty, I found myself way happy. Cause girl, I know that I made a couple songs. They played a couple songs. And girl, in all honesty, I should not have come. You know, not at all. I had confidence, but in all honesty, I found myself way happier at home. Please don't say you think it's cute how I get nervous. Cause girl, I know. Cause girl, I know. Cause girl, I know. Cause girl, I know.
It pisses me off when I hear a song, 4 songs, that are so good on the same album. So good. And it makes me angry that these aren't everywhere. Like, god damn, they're so good. This song, it's great. The sound of it is so cool. It has like this really cool kind of funky, fun beat. I'm sure it has a term for that, the drum in the background. Oh my god. This is probably my favorite off the album, and I think I said that about the last one. Damn it. It's excellent. Ask how tall I am, girl, what the fuck? Like, what a weird thing to ask. Like, I know I'm tall, but why would you ask that? Like, I don't... Please don't say you think it's cute how I get nervous, because girl, I know. Like, I don't know if he's saying like, I know I'm cute when I get nervous, or if he's saying like, I know I don't want to talk about it. Like, that's not, don't call attention to it. Like, I'm so self-conscious. This is somebody that, this is my opinion, but I read through this and I say, this is somebody who hasn't figured out how to pilot his own body. I've talked about this before. You spend your entire life trying to figure out how to pilot your body, how to live in the world that you live in the body that you have, because your body makes you feel things that you don't necessarily have control over. Your brain lies to you about things, and that's the representation there. It's a factor of the fact. It's a factor. It's a matter of fact of your brain, the physical parts of your brain, the chemistry of your brain being fucked up, being not normal, not seeing the world the way it is, just giving you that information straight up, not interpreting your body straight up. You're feeling this thing right now, and it makes you feel instead like you're having panic attacks, or like you're nervous, or like you don't want to look somebody in the eye, or that you just want to run away, or like whatever it is. And you eventually figure out all these things about yourself, like, oh, I don't like, me personally, I don't like coffee. I figured out in my 30s, 40s, I don't like the taste of bitter things. It's not necessarily coffee, it's bitter. So I don't like bitter. It's not my thing. That's a silly, simple example, right? I am perfectly capable of being social and, gregarious and fun out in public, but that's not what I want to do. I want to be home. and doing my own thing, and now being with my family. But I would love to be able to have time to read a book, to play some games with friends. Like, that's what I would like to spend my time doing. I don't want, even if I were a public figure, what I would want to be doing is being at home, playing games with my friends, reading, being with my family. That's it. Maybe watching some movies or TV every now and again. And that's what he's talking about here. It sounds to me in this like he's out at a party, he's talking to people, he's meeting people, they're playing some music. Some of his music was on a few minutes ago. You could have heard my music. Girls talking, it's like I act confident, but in all honesty, I find myself way happier at home. And he is figuring out that he doesn't want to be out with all these people all the time that take from you. He wants to be at home where he's safe and can be comfortable. He'll figure it out. He's almost there. It's almost there. Anytime I think about stuff like that, I think of Andy Partridge, who is the lead singer and the creative force behind the band XTC, one of my favorite bands. Absolute favorite. This guy, but this is him when he's quite young. But he figured out after years of getting up on stage and being sick and having panic attacks that he just didn't want to do that. And he figured it out pretty quickly. Oh my God, the guy's just a fucking genius. They should have been one of the biggest bands of the 80s and 90s. Certainly the 80s. But they didn't tour because he was like, no, you don't need to see me on stage, and I really don't want to be there. God, I fucking love his music. I can't believe that's 1972. Holy crap. That's super early. That's way earlier than I thought. Yeah, Andy Partridge. Amazing guy. Just absolutely amazing guy. Love him. Just love him. But yeah, he was another one of those guys who he figured out, like, I don't want to be on stage. That's not me. That's not the guy I am. And he just didn't do it ever again. Never. Never, never, never. Live and Direct is the next track. No, I lied to you. This is not correct. Joel is apparently supposed to be the next song. I just skipped over it. Here we go. Boy, and I gotta say, the very beginning of this reminded me of an XTC track. Dear God, it reminded me of. That's really weird how... Maybe I'm just thinking about XTC. Go listen to Dear God. DEAR. Dear God, sorry to disturb you, but...
It just hasn't felt the same in the same way it used to.
Love the crack.
I suppose that's just something I've just gotta get used to now. Close my eyes and do whatever I imagine that you do, but I'm not sure, I'm not sure. 'Cause everybody's happy, and with everybody laughing, I can't help feeling like I abandoned you. I wish I could have gone instead of you. It sounds a bit macabre because it's true. There's a certain pain in everything I do.
Yeah, another great track. He does have he's a good writer. Way with words here. Just hasn't felt the same in the same way it used to. No, I suppose that's just something I've just got to get used to now. Close my eyes and do whatever I imagine that you do, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure because everybody's happy, And with everybody laughing, I can't help feeling like I abandon you. I wish I could have gone instead of you. It sounds a bit macabre because it's true. Because there's a certain pain in everything I do. I, I have no doubt without reading anything about this Joel named after his late friend. Yeah, this is about him having lost somebody he was very, very close to and dealing with the fact that you go on living after the people that you love die. And it is such a weird thing. It is very dissociating. It like you are doing one thing and feeling one thing, and at the same time you're thinking about something else and feeling something completely different because you're having fun out with your friends, and then you realize, in this case, Joel isn't there. And how can I be here having fun with our friends and laughing and doing whatever when you're not here with me and you should be here? I wish you were here and I were gone, because now then I wouldn't be feeling this. But this is what life is now, is me without you doing things that we would have done together. And so now everything I do is tinged with this certain pain. And all I can say is eventually you don't think about that person all the time, which is both a good thing and a bad thing, because then you do think about them and it all comes back. Like right now, I'm feeling it. And my friend died more than 35 years ago, and it's still very fresh. And I have no idea if we would even talk if we were both still alive, because we were in totally different tracks with our life. But at the time, man, it was rough. And I still think about him, and I think about him especially when I hear a song like this. Great soundtrack. Let's go.
Someone told me let the pain go. Almost punched him in his face though. If I let go of the pain, I might cease to know your name. It's been so damn long, I can picture your face. It's been so damn wrong in so many ways. I've been holding on, that will never change. It's all for you.
Nice little kind of
Everybody's
country
happy, and with everybody laughing, I can't help feeling like I abandoned you. I wish I could have gone instead of you. It sounds a bit macabre because it's true. There's a certain pain in everything I do. But I don't like to talk about it. Everyone tiptoes around it. Feels like that tiptoeing around you. All I ever really know is, all I ever really know is, it's all for you, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, interesting. They kind of fade into a little more ethereal type of music. I wonder if that flows right into the next song or not. So that was Joel. Live and Direct is the next track, which is what I accidentally started playing. Wow, that was good. Yeah, it was very good. Very, 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 very good. Oh, we have a video. Oh, it was a good song. I'm sorry he had to go through that. And he didn't have to. I'm sorry he went through that. I'm sorry he had to lose a friend and deal with that shit of feeling. I don't know. Just that pain. It's not fun. It is not fun. So live and direct is Glaive with Curtains. They express their sexual desires while flaunting the impact of their music. Whilst the two share the hooks for a club aesthetic, Glaive takes over the verse to reflect on how he's moved on from his partner and holds tight to his bro. Then a bunch of stuff about when it first appeared. All right. Slow Silver 03. There you go. Let's check this out. Minute 47 seconds. Glaive and Curtains live and direct. Boy, that reminds me of something too. I love that. I really love that right at the start. You hear that? Love it. Love it. Maybe reminds me a little bit of Should I Stay or Should I Go? Which everybody should know if you've watched Stranger Things, because it was used there, but dear God, it's one of the best songs ever. Some weird like 70s hard rock or rock and roll music. Good song.
Slow Silver 03.
We put drums in that bitch, live and direct. I know you bumping that shit, I know you bopping your head. I want you up in my bed, all on my neck. I want you down on your legs, sucking my shit. I wanna show you know that we put drums in that bitch. I'm live and direct. Know you bumping that sexy, none of your head. Want you up in my bed, love in the flash tonight. The mistakes I made to music coming back. If it's any consolation, fucking hate that person, and that's what's certain. If you fast, then it fails, ain't nobody fucking perfect. I'm in Wales, I'm a twin. We went Mary-Kate and Ashley, Mary-Kate and Ashley. I'll say what I'm thinking even if nobody asks me. I'm in Wales, I'm a twin. We put drums in that bitch, live and direct. I know you bumping that shit, I know you bopping your head. I want you up in my bed, all on my neck. I want you down on your legs, sucking my shit. I wanna show you know that we put drums in that bitch. I'm live and direct. Know you bumping that sexy, none of your head. Want you up in my bed, love in the flash tonight.
Read it to me.
That's an interesting sounding song. It definitely reminds me of something from the 80s. Just that guitar, the drums remove it from that, but like the beat at the end there that was just kind of the playing out for us, it really reminds me of that. I don't it's the little comment thing I read down here. They're talking about flaunting the impact of their music. I don't know. It sounds to me like they're just talking about, oh yeah, okay, I know you bumping that shit. I know you bumping your head. Yeah, I guess I'm thinking about this. It seems to me that this is a song about them being on stage performing, seeing somebody that they're like, oh yeah, I want to be with that fine little young filly tonight, because that's how they talk, and talking about like how I don't know, that's just what they do. But then it says the mistakes I made some years ago are mine. If it's any consolation, I hate that person, that's for certain. If it fails, then it fails. Ain't nobody fucking perfect. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good sounding song. I like that too. We're about halfway through. This is taking way longer than I thought because I got a lot to say about all these tracks. Knock, draw, release. That's what you do with arrows. You knock an arrow, you draw the arrow back, and you release it. Ow. That's easy to figure out, isn't it, John? Produced by Glaive, Jeff Hazen, Ralph Castelli, and John Cunningham. This is track number 7. It is listed as pop, singer-songwriter, experimental, independent, folk pop, indie folk, alternative, USA and English. Let's check it out. Knock, draw, release. Here we go. A couple million plays on every single one of these tracks, so Glaive, good on you, man.
Why in the hell are you so nervous, baby? You look perfect, baby. Hey, you married Cortez, man, you heard it, baby. They just confirmed it for me. Don't believe what anybody says to you about me. The sources get a bit contorted when they're tertiary. Tell you everything I know if you just asked it of me. Spoke quite casually. Could've said I loved you then because I did not journalist. But only when you said it, I don't wanna hurt no one. I'll get it right this time. I'm slowly learning. If something isn't hurting, that means it isn't working. It probably isn't urgent. My God, you're such an angel, but I don't deserve it. I built those walls years ago to be impervious. If any crack will show, it means the time has come. You've gotta let me go before I fail, yeah. Why in the hell are you so nervous, baby? You look perfect, baby. Hey, you married Cortez, man, you heard it, baby. They just confirmed it for me. Don't believe what anybody says to you about me. The sources get a bit contorted when they're tertiary. I'll tell you everything I know if you just asked it of me. Spoke quite casually. Could've said I loved you then because I did not journally. But only when you said it, I don't wanna hurt no one. I'll get it right this time. I'm slowly learning. If something isn't hurting, that means it isn't working. It probably isn't urgent. My God, you're such an angel, but I don't deserve it. I built those walls years ago to be impervious. If any crack will show, it means the time has come. You've gotta let me go before I fail, yeah.
Very, very good. Another great song. So the annotation here says knock, draw, release is how when he gets close to someone in a relationship, he'll fail them, and that knock meaning start, draw meaning building a relationship, and release is failing and letting them go. Sure, maybe. Knock, draw, release. Could be. There's a lot in this that I quite like too, and I find it interesting that he says, "I'm slowly learning if something isn't hurting, that means it isn't working." It probably isn't urgent, my God. You're such an angel, but I don't deserve it. I built those walls years ago to be impervious. If any crack will show, it means the time has come. You've got to let me go before I fail you, yeah. So I put up all these walls, and if something starts to come through, that means it's a problem. But it sounds more to me like this is somebody who hasn't figured out yet that you can't wall off parts of yourself because all that shit comes through one way or another. And when you wall stuff off, it's going to come out in an unhealthy manner instead of, actually figuring out how to pilot your body and deal with the shit that you have inside your brain, and figure out how to have a good relationship with people. Anytime you try and sublimate something, make it go away, shove it down, it leaks out. It comes out in some other way. I mean, look at conservatives and what they search for porn. It gets crazy. oh, that stuff is sick and gross, and I'm gonna Google it up when I'm alone, and I get like it's the same shit. You can't hide away parts of yourself because they will come back and get you. Every dog has its day. By the way, it mentions dogs. There's a song that I would like you all to go listen to because I just really like it, and I was singing it last week at work. It's Warren Zevon. Loved Warren Zevon. So good. Even a Dog Can Shake Hands is the song. It's from 1987. Not his greatest album. Sentimental Hygiene was the name of it. There are some good tracks on here. It's one of my first introductions to him. At least it was the newest album when I first became aware of him, and like Werewolves of London and stuff like that, which was years earlier. But man, I like this song. It's basically about how people lie to get you to give them money, right? He wants 20% because he knew you back when. Now they all want a piece of the band. Everybody's trying to be a friend of mine. Even a dog can shake hands. It's a goofy little song, but man, I like it. Even a dog can shake hands. I love the title. It's just funny. Anyway, Every Dog Has Its Day from Glaive. Let's check it out.
I don't gotta do a thing and I'm not probably do it for me. It's a drum magazine.
This reminds me of Two Hollis, or maybe Two Hollis reminds me of this.
As the ticket to unload it, at this point it's just for show. Let somebody get too close, everybody laughing at you, cause we thought that you were choking. PG 748, never heard of muzzle back. Honestly, won't shoot nobody, we just like the colorway. Oh, I heard it's fucking out, it was not the other day. Cross out all the ornaments, so we don't work on holidays. I was 50 with 100K. What I got now seems rude to say.
That love it.
Cause every dog has its day. Every dog has its day. Every dog has its day.
Nice.
Please don't look me in my face. In my eyes you see the pain. Anger's just a supplement for change. I find myself in things I hate. Please don't look me in my face. In my eyes you see the pain. Anger's just a supplement for change. I find myself in things I hate. PRS 530.
So that whole section definitely had a Two Hollis feel to me. Definitely. And again, I don't know the timing on all this stuff. This sounds like it came out before Two Hollis really hit it big, but maybe it's around the same time. Really, really a good sound. Really good. This, oh god, these guys should be so big. This guy, Glaive.
X on every single rifle, pull up top deep to like anywhere. We look like the disciples. It's alright if you come over here, but we don't fucking like it. Dopamine receptors gone as fuck, I'm not even excited. It was pouring around and right for the cops we don't decide. Even then we were lying. Is there for anyways? Is there for anyways? Every dog has its day. Please don't look me in my face. In my eyes you see the pain. Anger's just a supplement for change. I find myself in things I hate. Please don't look me in my face. In my eyes you see the pain. Anger's just a supplement for change. 'Cause every dog has its day.
Yeah. Wow. Good song too. Really enjoyed that. This is a great album. I'm downloading this whole fucking album. Loved it. And that song is kind of I don't know, kind of about some violent stuff. Honestly, talking about guns. Apparently, he was young and had money. Maybe that was from music, right? Was he successful when he was that long? Calls back to when he first blew up in the music industry following his breakthrough of Astrid. Glaive got scouted by Good Luck Have Fun management around Clover. Yeah, signed to Interscope. Clears now that the deals he was offered back then were life-changing. Yeah. Please don't look me in the face. In my eyes you see the pain. Anger's just a supplement for change. A supplement? Something that adds to and an add-on to change. Hard to deal with change, so you get angry. That could be, especially if you're on the spectrum. I find myself in things I hate. Please don't look me in my face. In my eyes you see pain, anger. PRS 530X on every single rifle. Why the gun talk? Pull up 12 deep like to like anywhere. We look like the disciples. Dopamine receptors gone as fuck. I'm not even excited. Reduced number of dopamine receptors results in a state known as anhedonia, characterized by a loss of interest or pleasure in activities once enjoyed. Yeah, pretty sure I get that too. There are very few things that I think actually make me feel excited. Like, I don't feel excited about things. I think that's the issue. Again, figuring out how to pilot your body, how to read the, like, why don't I feel about things? I don't get excited about things. Like, I can't even explain it to you. I like things, I enjoy things, but excited about things? No. No, my body doesn't let me get excited about things. Not like when two girls meet each other. Like I've never felt like that. Watching football games, baseball games, people get I've never had that feeling in my life. That crazy over the top. Oh my god, I love this. I'm so excited. I can't contain myself. Never, not once. Never ever in my life. It's weird. But like I said, you figure out how to pilot your body. Or you don't. I still haven't figured that out. Freudian is what's next. Let's give it a listen. Loving the way this music sounds. Really great stuff. Okay, that was a really weird, sudden, complete change in direction on that music. I did not enjoy that. Just saying. Sound a little 40, I'm hella goes a heck just like my mother. I don't mean that in a funny way. Always been the only one, but fuck all of my brothers say. Could've found my hella goes to something I just had to say. I'm head hunting, taking names like I'm a hazmat bitch. We don't breathe the same, man, you need a hazmat bitch. Sounding real sexist, frankly, you can have that bitch. Cause I'm past that shit, cause I'm getting a little bit conceited. Oh, my therapist said I've been getting better. Hope she right, cause I don't feel it though. I guess I see it though. Like when girls are mean to me, look a bit medieval. Though it sound funny, I mean it though. Promise that I mean that shit. SSO3, I really breathe that shit. I promise every song is true, I really feel like shit. I promise every song is true, I really live like this. Sound a little 40, yeah, I'm hella goes a heck just like my mother. I don't mean that in a funny way. Always been the only one, but fuck all of my brothers say. Could've found my hella goes to something I just had to say. I'm head hunting, taking names like I'm a hazmat bitch. We don't breathe the same, man, you need a hazmat bitch. Sounding real sexist, frankly, you can have that bitch. Cause I'm past that shit, cause I'm weird cause I'm getting with the t-shirts fucked up right now. I don't like mixed drinks, they feel too hot, bro, for me. Like for the soul's real better, yeah. You really got it down for me, really down for me. When you're hard on me, but we're hard to reach. I gotta go cause SSO3 leaving, baby, you can tag along. I see SMT, I do know I don't care at all. If you got a problem with me, take it up with God. Although I'm never right, I'm hardly ever wrong. Yeah. Well, that last part was awesome. Like, really, I love the sound of that. That shift in the style of music at the start did not care for that, and it just kind of poisoned the rest of the song against it. Uh, but I do like the way the music sounded generally. I don't think I would want to listen to this necessarily just because of the way it starts. I just really don't like that. But the way it ends is so good. I love that change up in the beat and the how his rapping, singing, whatever gets a little bit faster, a little bit more interesting, a little bit of a beat to it. Like really, 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 really cool. Really cool. Um, mm, mm, mm. All right, nobody's fault except my own, not accept, accept. So like I accept that it's my own fault. Nobody's fault except my own. I accept fault. Yes, I've beaten that into the ground. So I'll shut the fuck up. Nobody's fault except my own. 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Let's do it.
Break the palisades, storm the palace gates. I'm alone again, I'm alone again. They breached the walls, we had it all. I knew that I had to go. And so withdraw, I pray to God I should've never got involved. The swords are drawn, they really are. It's no one's fault except my own. Fuck, I don't know, except my own. You never did me wrong. Said that one time though, I'm off a pill right now. They didn't kill me, huh? The swords are drawn, they really are. It's no one's fault except my,
It's nobody's fault.
except my own. So just standing in a cut, everybody's getting up. Hallelujah was told that the line we had us. I made the bed, I know. $3,000 t-shirt, I still think I'ma die in it though. I pay no mind to it though. My mom wanted daughters, her firstborn son is so awfully close. It's her fault, I suppose. No, they don't do it all for the purpose. Swords are drawn, they really are. It's no one's fault except my own. Fuck, I don't know,
It's nobody's fault.
except my own. You never did me wrong. Said that one time though, I'm off a pill right now. They didn't kill me, huh? The swords are drawn, they really are. It's no one's fault except my,
It's nobody's fault.
except my own.
It's nobody's
This is really the first very angry track. Hurt? No, there's lots of hurt. This sounds angry. Sounds like he's angry with himself. He's angry with sort of the world that he's in and why he seems to not fit into it. People fuck with him. And he's like, it's gotta be me, right? You never did me wrong, except that one time, though. It's nobody's fault except my own. And I accept that. That's an interesting one. Feels like somebody who's noticed patterns in their relationships and is not necessarily letting the other person off scot-free, but is accepting way more of the responsibility than they probably should. Basically saying, I keep going through these patterns, and it must be me. Like, I must be the one who's making these patterns happen. I'm the one who's at fault here. Because if I could just change the way that I interact with people, how I relate to people, they wouldn't keep doing these fucked up things to me, so it can't be them, because I never did anything bad to them. It's gotta be me. And so I think this is anger and frustration at themselves and a little bit at the other people, right? Because he says something here. My mom wanted daughters. Her firstborn son is so awfully close. It's her fault, I suppose. In all that I do it all for the bros. Swords are drawn. They really are. It's no one's fault except my own. This whole album is a winner. Total winner. This is track number 10. We're heading into By Birthright. Man, what a great album. Love it. Did not expect this to be so fucking good. And I've listened to a fair amount of glaive. I should check to see. I feel like I've listened to a number of glaive tracks. Only 4. Yeah, Ovine Hall. That was also excellent. If You Love Me Now, Then Shoot to Kill. Yep, Tijuana Lifestyle. Huh, by Glaive. I'm surprised it's only 4. I thought it was more. But I guess I also follow him on Twitter or Instagram or something. No, TikTok or Instagram. I don't do Twitter anymore. So I see a bunch of stuff by him. It's great stuff. All right. Fantastic album. Also very personal. I mean, there are no like super light little pop songs on here. Very, very impressed with this album. I don't have a ton to say about it because I've had so much to say during all of these songs. I will download this album and it will go on my favorites. It's really fantastically good. So By Birthright is produced by Glaive, Jeff Hazen, Ralph Castelli, John Cunningham. May It Never Falter is the name of the album. This song is pop, singer-songwriter, independent, folk pop, indie folk, and alternative. And let's see. As the album comes to a close, By Birthright uses the original title of the album that had been inspired by Glaive's mother. He expresses sadness as he wonders what had happened to him, most likely referring to how he has changed through his success as a music artist. Glaive doesn't dive as deep into this idea as much as he did on his February EP, A Bit of a Mad One. He uses this song as a reminder that every choice in life is up to you as it is yours by birthright. Every choice in your life is not up to you. It's just not. There we go. Hold on. So By Birthright is the name. Fantastic album. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please go watch another video on the channel. CashApp, PayPal, and Patreon down here in the description of the video. If you'd like to support me in some way, I want to say thanks for reacting to this album. That would be awesome too. This was sent in again by GlaveFan952, who's one of my patrons. And goddamn, fantastic choice. It's a great album.
White tops, red blood on the passenger seat. Wouldn't mind it if you shot me dead, as long as you did so compassionately. Now I'm asking what's happening with you. What is happening to me? Would have done anything for you. It wasn't enough, I watched you leave. It is yours. Just to sleep like I'm at home, and I'm trying not to speak on what I don't know. I mean it's all yours, it's all yours, it is yours.
So I don't think this is about choices. What the annotation said here. I don't think he's talking about choices. I think what he's talking about is much simpler than that. Much more kind of bedrock level. I think what he's saying is all this stuff you do in life, everything it is, whatever it is, it's life, and that's what you get. That is your birthright, is to live a life. I don't think he's saying you make your choices, you do it. It's not about choices. It's about you're going to live your life however you live your life. You are going to make choices during that. The person in the comments in the annotation brought up the choices thing. You don't. It's not your choice to live. It's your birthright is that you get to live. However long that life is, right? You get what everybody gets. You get a lifetime. What you do with that time is up to you. To some extent. It's affected by who you know, how you're born, where you're born, what you're taught, what you're able to comprehend. So much goes into it, right? But the only thing that's for sure is if you're born, you get to have a life. And that's what he's talking about, I think. Because he doesn't mention things in the lyrics about like, oh, you made a choice, you did this, you did that, you did this, you did that, or he does this, he does that. He's just saying this is your life. You should go at the first light. To go. It's to go out into the light and explore the world. It's so cold in the northern guides. Yeah. Let's get the fuck out of there. Go someplace nice. That's what I think this is about. It's about life. He's telling you the only thing in your life that you're guaranteed is that you get to have a life. So explore it. I think that's what he's saying. We should go at the first light. As soon as you can, get out, do things, learn, be, find. I think that's what he's saying.
If we falter now, those lives will have been lost in vain.
It's my birthright.
So there is more to that, which will, in the
Þakka
annotation.
þér Guð fyrir allt. It is yours, be birthright.
So, also a good song. I think the chorus is maybe a little bit long in this last section here. It kind of goes on for a bit. But Glaive spoke on the meaning of By Birthright after he revealed it as the original album name on a Twitch live stream. He says, he repeats a bunch of things kind of weirdly, as his mom and dad and he were talking, not feeling like you deserve certain things. And she said that anything that you believe, anything that has happened to you, you deserve because it is your birthright, or because it is yours by birthright. It is yours by birthright. And I don't necessarily think that's true. Birthright is a weird term for that, but I think what she's kind of talking about here, really, or he's talking about, is if you get the things you get, you were meant to get them. I don't think I agree with that. I don't think we don't live in a predeterministic world. I think I think everything that has happened in the world is happening right now. I think time is an illusion that our brains have to put together to make sense of everything, because we can't comprehend everything happening all at once, so it plays out over time. So, I don't know. Maybe everything that does happen to us is supposed to happen to us because it couldn't happen any other way because it's already happened. I don't know. That gets into a whole muddy area. But the way I want to interpret this is, I think what he's really trying to say is, go out and live your life. This is what you get. You get your life. Do whatever you want with it. Great album. Great album. Was not expecting such a good album, and man, I'm happy it's good. It's really fantastic. I love it. There you go. That's what I got. What a good album. And this is he's got 2 more since him. Y'all and God Save the Three are also out after this, and makes me want to check those out too. Thank you, GlaiveFan952. Please like, subscribe, share. Please go watch another video. CashApp, PayPal, and Patreon down below. Thanks so much. Man, this was great. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. I have no idea how many people will watch this, but I feel like everybody should watch it because, oh my god, it's such a good album. Hope you loved it. I hope you loved it. I hope I had something interesting to say, and even if I didn't, you got to hear some fantastic songs. Really, really happy about this album. Thanks so much. papasquatjon. Check it out. Please like, subscribe. No, I did it. I did that already. I did it like 3 times. Fuck you, John. Go away. Have yourself a good day. And bye-bye.